MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Colorado Rockies.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock them in. He's been like white hot.
Tom Seaver gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, pitcher Tyson Strong.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Here now is the catcher Tyler Flowers. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Flowers. Your attention, please.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen, and here that'll do it for the starter tonight. Just Upton is also into the ball game now as he takes over. For its second. Warren Spahn will also enter. As he takes over at third. Chris Sale. Into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. He only McKella is also into the ball. Game as he'll assume duties.
For the Rockies. Now playing left field, number 30, Hector Rondon.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The 0-1 delivery. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer so far in the series as they move on top 4-0.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Batting fifth,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Stanton, 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Green racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the Show Track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's safe.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner goes for third. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Wagner is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But one more look at the big. Now at the plate. Louis Tiant. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Louis Tiant.
In there, no balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Chad Green. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting third baseman, Warren Spahn.
Into the box, Warren Spahn. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Green at second with 2 down. 2-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Foul ball, strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd.
Cliff Floyd.
Line toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Tyson Ross. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Tiant is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. Green is going to have room out there as he puts this away. In now, Matt Bush.
Leading off for the Rockies.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Yankees.
Now pitching for New York, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Into the box now, Chris Sale. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss, good slurve, 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Floyd is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in now, Billy Wagner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Standing in now, Aaron Judge.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Strike taken to throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and is safely into third.
A pause, and the 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
In now, Matt Olson. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
From the belt, the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Stanton, the runner at third with no outs. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Matt Olson connects for a two-run home run. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
On the ground to third. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Runner's going. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 3 runs already home here. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bush is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Dylan Betances.
Stepping in now, Dylan Betances. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In the air now out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play. And into the box now, Hector Rondon. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for Colorado.
In now, Louis Tiant. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're
Leading off for the game.
here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's running in there. Now the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He did.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ripken stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate.
And he will be nailed at third. Into the box now, Chad Green. Hit down the third baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Warren Spahn will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Kenley Jansen. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
In now, Travis Shaw. High and deep to straightaway right. Sale racing back at the track. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Shaw at third with nobody out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read, through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Belted high and deep into right center. Green looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Into the box now, Matt Olson.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Into the box, Cal Ripken.
He gets it hard on the ground to the left.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Dexter.
In now, Dexter Fowler. Runners on his way to third. Swing and a liner. Olson stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league. But
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner breaks for third. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Standing in now, Dylan Betances. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. Into the box now, Matt Bush. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Floyd sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13, Billy Wagner.
Stepping in now, Billy Wagner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. So 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. In now, Hector Rondon, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Well hit to right, but foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 2 to Travis Shaw.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Flowers is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Center fielder number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Way out in front.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Tapped up the third base line. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Rondon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's nearly impossible to throw at a guy that gets a lead that big who can run. I don't care how good of a throwing catcher you are.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Stanton on third with 2 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Green moves over. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1-2.
Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Louis Tiant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Louis Tiant becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Chad Green. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And as you can see, they are way... Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Second baseman, Dexter.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. It's off the rocks and gone. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Into the box, Dylan Betances. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Push over to his left, on to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. But they'll wind up tagging the runner anyway as they're able to record the first down. In now, Travis Shaw.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field.
Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. The relay. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Green has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Stepping in now, Warren Spahn as he grounds one briskly to short. And there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman.
Standing in now, Kenley Jansen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer up the middle. Ripken gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Matt Bush. After 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Betances is ready with the 1-1 pitch down the third baseline. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And they
Leading off for the Yankees.
into the box now. Cal Ripken. Popped him up. Wagner over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Dexter Fowler.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. Strike called. Now the throw down. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm. Well, when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Fowler takes his lead at third with one away. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Line drive to left. Rondon will get there, and he puts it away. Into the box, Chris Sale. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Hector Rondon. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Carlos Martinez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Here's big Aaron Judge. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. My word, it's off the barbecue stand out there. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ show track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rondon is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Now batting, second baseman, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hit in the air out to center field. Green is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Tiant is under it, 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, pitcher, Dylan Betances.
Stepping in now, Dylan Betances. Popped him up. Sale coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a two-run homer for Travis Shaw. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
You got to be kidding me right here. To hit 3 home runs in any game is special. To do it in a World Series, that's monumental. I could just recall Albert Pujols in Texas going deep 3 times. The Panda Man out in San Francisco going deep in AT&T Park. These are special moments.
Green there to put it away, and finally in now Luis Tiant. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder,
into the box, Chad Green. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
now batting, third baseman, Warren Spahn.
Standing in now, Warren Spahn, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Time